Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Super excited for today's video. I know I say that like before every video, but it's just because I'm like super excited about like every video I shoot, even those that doesn't end up being so great in the end. Okay guys, so also if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. And I know you're watching this right now thinking, wow, what a horrible YouTuber she is, and thinking like, wow, like I know people can do better. Like, judgment is not appreciated. So please guys, do not judge a book by its cover, and please subscribe to my channel. I love the videos guys, but I would really appreciate the subscribers. Okay, so today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys a little bit about my journey of how I got into law school. Okay, also do note I am from South Africa. Okay, and we do things a little bit different here. It is not Harvard. We don't have a Harvard, guys. We don't have an Oxford and any other fancy smanchy university. No, but the universities we do have do provide us with quality education, and I must say that my journey so far in law has been quite enriching. So I know some of you guys are wondering like, how do I get there? So this is what this video is about. This video is just going to tell you guys a little bit about how to get into law school. So if you guys are interested in that, please stay tuned, and yeah, let the fun begin. Okay guys, so let's get on with the video. Okay, so I think like the first thing obviously to get into law school, I think like the first thing for me was like deciding where I want to go. Okay, so we have an arrangement of universities in South Africa, a lot. And I mean, we have the University of Pretoria, University of Bloemfontein, University of Cape Town, Stellenbosch, Potchefstroom, Alakapika. Woo! We have like a bunch of different universities, and then obviously you need to decide where you go. So I think the first step I had to decide was, where am I going to go? So obviously for me, I wanted to go as far as possible from where I grew up. Okay guys, no, I don't have a vendetta against my family, but I did not have a very nice high school experience. So I would have liked to go to university to start fresh, start anew, and just be away from all the negative like stuff I've been experiencing in high school. So yeah, so I was that kid, you know, that when everybody says they're gonna go to that university, Monica is gonna be like, I'm gonna go to that university. And that is how it ended up. I ended up going to the University of the Free State. Originally I applied to University of Stellenbosch, okay, which is in Cape, in like the Cape, and then I also applied to the University of the Free State. I did consider applying to University of Pretoria, but at the time it just didn't feel right to me. So the first thing you need to do is decide which type of university you want to apply to, and obviously check out this, you know, just check out, and then from there we'll then move into the next phase. Okay, so that's how I decided. So how did I decide? So they usually do like some kind of university presentation at your school, which was really beneficial for me. My parents are not big fans of like traveling like anywhere, so we didn't do a lot of university open houses and stuff like that. So we had universities coming to our school, and that is, I guess, where I wanted to kind of like take away the way they presented the university to me. And honestly, the University of the Free State's presentation was stellar. Like, I left the presentation feeling like, oh, I'm going there. So So yeah, so that's what it felt for me like. And when we finally got to the point where I got to do a campus tour, it was so nice. You know, the people were just nice. I just felt like at home on campus. And I do know that you get like a feeling where you feel home. Like my one friend, they went on a Tux university tour. Tux is University of Pretoria, and they went on a UP tour. And she said she didn't feel at home at university. So that's eventually how she ended up in Potchefstroom. But you just need to feel like home at university. So the first thing I'd say is decide your university. And then the second thing, obviously, guys, which is like, I think like the most important thing about a university is literally what are you going to study? Okay, so the next thing you need to decide is what you're going to study. So I decided I'm going to study law, BCOM economics, I think. Yeah, it was BCOM economics. And I also had a third option, which was BCOM marketing, I think. I don't know if it's like a BCOM marketing. So that was my three options. I know, guys, nowhere around there does it says drama. Yeah, drama was a big no-no. So if you guys check out my testimony and stuff and later, you'll understand why my parents said no drama. But anyway, guys, so I decided, okay, so that was my three options. BCom economics was my first choice because I was really into economics in high school. I really enjoyed economics, and I had a super cool, amazing, like, economics teacher. So she just like made economics fun for me. But so I applied for economics as my first choice. I applied for law as my second choice, and third choice was marketing. So so that was it. So I applied at Stellenbosch, and then I applied at the University of the Free State, because those universities are pretty far from where I grew up, and I just really wanted to go to a brand new environment, and I didn't want to be surrounded with like the same people from high school. So yeah, so that's what happened. So yeah, because 90% of my town goes to Potchefstroom. So obviously I did not want to go there. So I went to Bloemfontein. I obviously did not get into Stellenbosch, so you need to prepare yourself for the rejection letters, the big fat R, Mr. Rejection himself. It happens, and I got rejected from Stellenbosch. Obviously I was like so like bad, because like in South Africa, Stellenbosch is like the place to be. If you want to be hip and happening and like student culture, Stellenbosch. So Stellenbosch is like the place to be, and I enjoyed going there, and I just enjoyed. But it was quite far from home, like quite far, like like very far. Like I had to like fly to Stellenbosch and stuff. And now that I see like getting accepted into Stellenbosch probably would have not been a good idea. So I obviously know why God like said big no for that one. But I did get into the University of the Free State, which is where I then eventually I got in for law, guys. Okay, so I got in for law. So yeah, and I got in for like the 5-year program. So that is the second thing. So the first thing I said is to decide your university. The second thing was to decide your major, or like what you want to, I think it's your major, guys. Yeah, your degree, what degree you want to do, what field you want to go into. And then obviously the third thing, you need to take consideration how long you're going to study. So you can take consideration like your residence. Do you want to like live in private accommodation? Do you want to live in like a residence and have like a, the college experience? Or do you want to live in student communes? I pretty much had all of those experiences, guys. I consider myself very lucky. I spent the first 2 years of my university in a residence in Bloemfontein. And the awesome thing about campus in Bloemfontein is that it's an all-in-one campus. So everything is literally, when you go through that doors, you will find everything inside. And I guess that's what I really enjoyed, which drew me to the University of Free State, was like the woohoo, we're all like here together in like one community university thing. And I really appreciate that, and that was pretty cool. I also think that I felt like safer going to University of Free State, honestly. So that's yeah, that's basically it. So obviously now let's get to the applying part. Now obviously you go to university's websites, and then now you obviously go, I don't know, it depends on how the university's website is set out. Some universities will have a tab that says undergraduate, okay? Some universities will have a tab that says new students or new applicants, but there will be something on their website that talks about new students. So because everything is digitalized, guys, this is like the new era, and so a lot of things happens online. But I mean, obviously, if you want to be that person that applies, by writing, then that's fine. You can just post your application to the university as well. So for law requirements, it depended on the university. I know for Stellenbosch, I need to have math as well as a requirement. And at Pretoria, and I think the University of Free State, and I almost think the University of Potchefstroom does not require you to have math, like math as a requirement to study law. But Stellenbosch obviously had math as a requirement to study law, and because my math was not that good, I obviously did not get in at Stellenbosch, and that's the reason I got big no's for the other two courses as well, because they're BCOM courses and there is math involved, guys, and I am not good at math. So you'd have to do good in your languages. So they basically do require you to have a very good language, it's like English and Afrikaans or any other type of language you do. I think they just care about like two main languages. And another requirement obviously had to be your term percentage, which had to be very good. Your GPA basically had to be very good. So as you go along, I think your annual marks academically had to have been well enough to get into law, and my marks has been academically well enough to get into law. However, like I said, my math were not that great, so that's obviously why I ended up going to the Free State and not like Stellenbosch. Okay, so so that's that. Then you just need to follow the application process and apply. Sometimes you have to open up an account on their website where they will allocate you a student number, and then you can log in to their website as a prospective student and check out your application. It will tell you whether it's still in process or in progress, or whether it has been processed or whether it's still waiting. It will tell you if you need to submit any more documents, stuff like that. I must say, so that was very easy for me. For COFCs, we did the normal way, but when I moved to Pretoria, eventually everything was online, and it was a very quick application process, and it made it a lot easier to have tabs on your application. So that is a pretty cool thing. So that's just basically it. So what do you need to be a good law student? A brain, a working brain, guys. Very good marks. You need to have good marks. I'm not asking you guys to be the next Einstein, but you will obviously see the universities have requirements for their courses, and you obviously have to go check that out and see whether, if you allocate your annual score, what is your GPA. I don't think they call it the GPA. I can't remember what they call it right now, but if your average falls within the requirements of a law student, then you can apply for law, or the requirements of medical students, then you can apply for medicine, stuff like that. So so I know you guys are sitting in high school and you're like, I want to apply for law, but I'm not smart. First of all, guys, I think if you did check out my law, please go check out my law student video. You guys will see that law is not suits. It's not. And law is a lot of hard work, but it's incredibly satisfying. And I do believe that in the end, all the tears and pain and hard work will be worth it. I actually planned you guys to give you guys a Fortnite video. I actually went to my brother's house to play Fortnite, but like the recording process did not go that well, so I have to do that again. Also considering doing a 24-hour challenge. I think maybe in my car. My car is very small, so I don't know how that's gonna work, and it's very sensitive, so I think it will trigger like the alarms the entire time. So that is like ideas I have for future videos. I know this YouTube video has not been that educational or that fun or that nice, or but I do really wanted to give you guys, this was like a short video, this is like my plan B, so I hope that my plan B at least is good, and that you guys at least enjoy this information. And I do, yet, as I said in my previous law video, I do definitely recommend studying law 100%. I guess the experience is what you make of it. So application process for applying to law is not that hard, guys. It's not that hard. This is not medicine. I know that is pretty grueling, and this is not America. We don't have anything like pre-law or pre-med or whatever that is. I don't know what that is, but it just expects you just to meet the requirements and to keep the requirements, and yeah, bear in mind you apply with your grade 11 marks. So if you're in grade 11 and you want to have a stellar career, or you want to apply to university that has very or a degree that needs academic excellence, then I do spurge you on to please do your academics diligently. Wow, guys, I can't speak. And to adhere to the standards, and to ensure preparing grade 10 already for what you want to go study. You guys don't need to know what it is, but you guys need to at least have some options prepared. So you guys need to know where your academic standards and your academic levels needs to be. Because honestly, guys, when push comes to shove, my math failed me like solid. And at the end of the day, I think you grow up and you figure out like what works for you and what don't work for you. So yeah, guys, so getting to law, guys, is not that hard. Staying in law though, that's hard. Anyone can apply for law school. I guess the hard part is finishing it. Not a lot of people finish law school. The pressure is quite intense. The work amount is pretty ridiculous. But like I said, guys, it's worth it. I recommend it. And yeah, go check out the university's websites, guys. And I can't tell you guys all the statistics of the universities, because I personally I'm not aware of them. I haven't been affiliated with them. But I only told you guys about the universities I applied to and what I'm aware of, and their standards for law is really not that high. But you need to ensure that you still do good, because law does require you to have a brain, guys, and to use it to its full capacity. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. There will be an all new episode of All About Me next week. Super excited. And remember that All About Me is now out on Fridays instead of on Wednesdays. The Wednesday thing did not work out, so I decided to push it to Friday. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for you guys' support. I really appreciate it. And please subscribe to my channel. I will be posting super more cool videos to come. I'm just a beginner, guys. I'm just starting out, and I would really appreciate you guys' support. Okay, guys, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next week. In 2 weeks. Same time, same place. Okay, guys. Love ya. Bye.